beautiful fall day, we're going to take a look at a concrete porch that possibly needs another coat of paint. Let's go check it out. Okay, what we're looking at here is we have a concrete porch that has had several coats of paint. You can see it's had several layers. So of course, typically I would not recommend painting a concrete porch, but since this one's had several layers on it, we're just going to continue with that. So before we get started, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take an angle grinder like this one. It just has a metal brush wheel on it. And we're going to hit some of these spots that might have some loose pieces of paint on them. We're going to try and get those knocked off. Now, one thing you want to be sure to do is to wear eye protection when you're running this angle grinder. A little piece of metal can get in your eye from these metal bristles, and you will not be having a good day. So, put on the eye protection. All I have with me today is sunglasses, so that's going to have to do for now. Okay, so a hand grinder is a great idea when you're doing a small area like this. This porch is only about 4 by, I'd say 16 or 20. If you are doing a large concrete area, you might want to rent one of those floor sanders. You can get them at like Sunbelt or Home Depot. I've rented one of those before, and it will cover a large area within a short amount of time. This right here would wear you out. So on to the next step. I'm going to go get a broom and get ready to prime this porch. Okay, so step one was to clean it. Degrease it, get everything sticky, oily that could be possibly on this, because latex paint or any kind of paint will not stick to anything greasy. So you want to get that removed. Step two is to grind or scrape off any existing paint or layers of paint that may have been on it, the best that you can do. So you get a nice smooth surface that you feel confident you can put a primer on. And then third is you want to get a good primer. This is my go-to primer. It's a Zinsser 123 primer. It's made for all surfaces. You can use it on wood or concrete. This is one of my primers that I like the best because it's kind of like a glue. Anything that this is put on, it kind of bonds or adheres to the surface before you put your second layer on. So we're going to put this on now, and before we put our top coat on. Here we go. It's been sitting a while, so I'm going to stir it up. Alright, so for this project, all I'm going to use is just a simple little 3/8 snap roller cover and a roller. I can hand roll this all the way, and a little 2-inch brush to cut in around the edges. So let's get to pouring this primer in the pan. Now, a lot of your paints have a primer built into them, and they say you don't have to prime before you paint. When it's something like this, and there is a lot of flakiness and chance of it trying to flake off, I do like to do a little bit of insurance and add a good primer to it before I do the painting. Okay, folks, we're now to step 4. It's putting on the top coat, the actual paint. We're going to put 2 coats, 2 really good coats to get nice coverage, good protection. And I know this is the part that you've all been waiting for. What paint color did the homeowner choose? It's not terracotta. It's kind of a brownish terracotta. Kind of a coffee with cream. Kind of. I think it's going to look nice though. So, we got it stirred up. We're going to pour a little in the pan. We're going to cut around the edges, and we're going to get this rolled up. I meant to tell you, what I've chosen is a VALSPAR brand. This is Porch and Floor, wood or concrete paint. And it has a smooth satin finish. So it is a water base, but it is made for exterior elements, and it is made for the porch. So this should go well on this porch and hold up for a long time. As we did the primer, we are going to cut around first. And I'm going to try and cut around heavy enough to where when I put my 2 coats on, I can do it from on the outside of the porch, so I can just roll it 2 times so I won't have to get back on the porch and step on it. So. Coat, nice and smooth. That paint was really nice. We got the whole porch painted. We're going to let that dry for about an hour, then we're going to come back and do the second coat. So we're ready for coat number 2. We've waited about an hour. It's dry to the touch. So we're going to go ahead and put on coat number 2, and we're going to leave it be for a while after that. So let's get started. Okay, folks, so we got this done. We put a nice coat of primer on it. We put 2 coats of paint on it. I would suggest the homeowner not walk on it or put any furniture on it for about 48 hours. And then after that, it should be good to go. And thank you so much for watching. And if you like this content, please like and subscribe. And we will see you next time. Bye-bye.